What's up, guys? This is Suh with Vengeance, and I am back here with another Madden NFL 16 Miami Dolphins franchise. And today, the 9-2 Miami Dolphins are at home, taking on the 7-4 Baltimore Ravens. And if you guys are hyped for today's video, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you're new to this, why not subscribe? There's going to be more Madden videos and MLB and NCAA, and even upcoming soon enough, we will have NBA 2K16, the Portland Trailblazers, my league. So get ready for that one, guys. This is going to be good. And we're going to do a little bit of scouting, but I'm not even going to talk about the scouting because right now I think we are pretty much done with scouting, other than the fact that we pretty much have what we're looking for already, and what we want in the draft. But as far as the season goes for the Miami Dolphins in this franchise, yes, we have looked really good. Tannehill, he's putting up numbers, like huge numbers. 29 touchdowns so far, only 7 interceptions, so 4-to-1 ratio for Tannehill, looking really good. Hardly turns the ball over, but he's facing a defense today that is very opportunistic, will make you pay if you make mistakes. Baltimore can easily do that, and I feel as if this is probably going to be the best defense that we faced all year long. Usually we've been putting up sometimes 30, 40 points a game sometimes. And that's easily doable in the Miami offense because they have so many weapons on that side of the ball. You got Jarvis Landry, you got Lamar Miller, Jay Ajayi, Kenny Stills, Jordan Cameron, Greg Jennings. You know, they got weapons. And even Devontae Parker, when he comes in, he puts in the finest of work, and that's awesome. So I feel as if this defense is going to give us fits because of how opportunistic they are. They like to take advantage of your turnovers, and their offense is also getting better. Well, as far as Flacco goes, Flacco is still a pretty good quarterback, and they still have Steve Smith, Dennis Pitta, Justin Forsett's a pretty good running back as well. So this team is pretty good. They're pretty good, I should say. So we're going to take a look at the injury report here. As we see, the Dolphins are staying pretty healthy. That's always a good thing coming near the playoffs. If we stay healthy throughout the playoffs, we have a very good chance to contend for the AFC title. And as far as the Ravens go, they have Matt Elam out for the rest of the year with a complete ACL tear, and you got Jeremy Zuttah with broken ribs out for the week. So obviously they're missing their starting center. Fun fact, Jeremy Zuttah, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. If you guys know, I'm a Bucs fan. We won yesterday. I'm pretty happy about it, and all that crazy jazz. We beat the Saints. I'm sorry, Saints fans, but I don't even know how we won. We just won. I was at work when the game was being played, so I didn't get to see it. So you see there's a three-way tie for the lead in the AFC North. The Colts and Titans are contending for the South. We have 3 contenders, the Bills, Patriots, and obviously us in the East. And the Broncos and Chargers, and even the Raiders are somewhat contending for the West. But you see the Packers are dominating the North. The Panthers are dominating the South. Falcons are somewhat contending. There's still an outside shot. And anything's up for grabs in the NFC East. And finally, in the West, the Cardinals and Rams and 49ers are lagging behind the Seahawks, as the Broncos are just still undefeated, which is crazy. But anyway, we're going to get this game on against the Baltimore Ravens. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the game against the Ravens.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. 2 wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Jennings Dolphins going up against Smith Ravens. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 13 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, Week 13, as we join you from Sun Life Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for this important matchup late in the year. The playoff chase is on, and every game is an absolute must. Partner, how about it before kickoff?
Well, when games are an absolute must, throw caution, throw that right out the window. This is about who's willing to go out there and play with abandonment. That's what it takes to win big games. That's what it takes to beat a team on the other side that's good. And I think we're going to see 2 teams here today willing to take chances and do whatever it takes to win.
Justin Tucker looks ready to get this one underway. Parker's going to be deep here for the opening kick.
And we are underway here in Sun Life Stadium as Devontae Parker from the 5. And he's going to take this to the 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's not going to go much further than that, as they're going to mark him down at the 25. And we're going to see what we could do against this Baltimore defense. Like I said, they're very opportunistic. And they are looking to make they're looking for us to make mistakes. As you see, Ryan Tannehill, 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 3,161 passing yards on the year. Looking really just sharp, on point. And let's see how he does today against this Baltimore D. Tannehill here on a 3rd and 11. Gets it off complete to Deion Sims, but he coughs up the ball, and C.J. Mosley's right there to grab it. And that's just, ick. That's a great way to start off the game, isn't it, guys? So here comes Joe Flacco, the Baltimore Ravens starting quarterback. 2,860 yards passing, 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He's looking pretty good. He could pass 3,000 yards today. He's probably going to, for as good as he's been all year. That's a really good stat line. 20 touchdowns, 8 picks. That's looking like almost like Tannehill's stat line. They're both looking really good. This could be a very good offensive game, but it could also be a very good defensive game. As you see, Pitta is injured on the play. He got his legs taken out underneath from him, and he's going to get put to the sideline here for just a minute. So here on a 3rd down and 11, let's see what they do here to try and get this first down. Here's Flacco. Looks. Left side. Wide open. Where's the defense, man? Where's the defense? And that's a first down for the Baltimore Ravens. First and goal, but later on it's 3rd down and goal. Let's see if we can make a stop here at the 3rd and goal at the 10. Flacco looks. Has time. Throws it away. As Aiken was the only one who was in contended. He was like the closest one to it, so to speak. So it wasn't intentional grounding. So they're going to settle for a field goal right here from Justin Tucker from about 27 yards out. It's good. 27-yard field goal, and it's now 3-0 Baltimore Ravens. So we got to bounce back. We cannot turn the ball over. No more coughing up the ball, Mr. Deion Sims. That's bad. That's very bad. So here again, Jarvis Landry has his hands on it, but he dropped it. The hit must have popped the ball loose. Usually Jarvis Landry is usually pretty sure-handed. And, man, I don't know what happened there. We looked like we could have got a first down on that play, but nope, not at all. So they're going to put their tight end in motion here on a 3rd down and 3. Handoff, but the defense is right there. As that is great defense by Brett Grimes. He may be small, but big things come in small packages as he makes the stop. And now 3rd down and inches here for the Dolphins. Handoff, Lamar Miller taking it up the gut, gets the first down. And like I said before, this offense has a lot of weapons. And even if Lamar Miller starts off kind of slowish, he usually picks it up later on in the game. He usually gets better as the game goes along, which is always a good thing. Better late than never, right? So off to Greg Jennings here for the first down. And the drive stays alive. So 2nd down and 3 here. Handoff of Lamar Miller taking it left side. Has plenty of space to run. I'm trying to squeeze through there. Get that first down. Maybe even pick up some extra yardage. But nope, not going to happen. So here on a 3rd down and 1. Handoff to Jay Ajayi. He's going to push forward using his strength, his muscles. I said muscles on purpose. Don't judge me. But anyway, he gets the first down. 2nd down and 4. Here is Tannehill looking for the screen pass. Lamar Miller makes a guy miss, and he is gone. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. It's now 7-3. Look at Lamar Miller just spinning his way into the end zone. First receiving touchdown, and that is a great way to start it off for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. As we're trying to extend this lead now. Play some good defense. 3rd down and 15 here for the Ravens. Flacco in the shotgun. Looks. Has time. Defense is not getting there in time, but it's incomplete. That was in the area of Forsett as Delmas makes the hit, and the Dolphins get the ball back, looking to extend this lead. 1st and 10. Tannehill looks. Left side, caught by Jarvis Landry, tiptoeing along the sideline, getting the first down as he's looking like he's suave out there, looking pretty good. 7 of 9, 100 yards passing for Tannehill, looking sharp. So now 3rd down and 8 here. Here's Tannehill trying to get this first down to keep the drive alive. Looks, steps back over the middle. It's caught by Kenny Stills, but he barely gets enough of the first down. But hey, we'll take it as You know, Tannehill looking really good, really sharp as we are looking to keep the drive alive here on a 2nd and 7. Tannehill looks right side, caught by Jordan Cameron. And Cameron down inside the 10, down to the 9, as we're just under 2 minutes here in the half. So here comes the explosive plays and stuff like that, because we are in a 2-minute offense here. So here's Tannehill, looks, has time, looks, and it's intercepted. But there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. It looks like they're probably going to call block in the back on the Baltimore Ravens. So make it like a 1st and 10 at the 1-yard line for the Ravens. So what can we do to make sure that they don't get out of the end zone? Well, we're going to send a blitz for one. Here comes the blitz, and it looks like even if he would have broke that first tackle, it looks like Misi would have came in right behind him and just made the tackle anyway. So it would have been a safety regardless. The penetration was just too much, and it's now 9-3 on the safety. So yay. So Jordan Cameron gets the catch, and he's breaking tackles. He is gone. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins on a 77-yard completion to Jordan Cameron, obviously. Just breaking tackles, being a beast. And now it's 16-3. I kind of feel like I've thought about going for the 2-point conversion at first to make it a 2-touchdown lead. But I figured we had a big enough lead to where we could be secure now. But, I kind of will regret that later, as maybe I kind of gave away some spoilers. My bad. But 1st and 10 here. Here's Flacco. Looks over the middle. It's caught. How did he catch that? No idea. That was triple coverage. But I guess that was just a good throw by Flacco. Who knows? But with 5 seconds left here in the half, here is Justin Tucker. Cake. That was cake for him. And it's now 16-6. I like cake. But not this kind of cake where I give up points. So 3rd down and 7 here. 6:22 left here in the 3rd. Flacco looks right side. It's caught, but not enough for the first, as the defense was right there. Good defense there by the Dolphins. They've been playing pretty good defense so far, keeping the Ravens' offense in check and not giving up touchdowns. They're bending but not breaking, so that's always a good thing. So Lamar Miller getting the 1st down right there. 15 carries, 54 yards so far for him. He's been picking it up so far here ever since he had a slow start. He's usually been a slow starter, but he usually picks it up later on in the game. But you see right here, Jarvis Landry down to the 11-yard, or not mark him down at the 12. I thought they were going to mark him down at the 11, but he does pass 1,000 yards this season. So he's our first receiver this season with over 1,000 yards. And I think Kenny Stills might be right behind him. He might get 1,000 yards this year, but who knows. But Tannehill trying to get in the end zone, and he coughs it up. And that is going to be a touchback. Fumbled in the end zone. And man, oh man, where we could have taken this lead to 23-6, that looks like it's not going to happen right there. So unfortunate situation for Tannehill. That's our 3rd turnover of the game. And man, we're not going to win many games if we turn the ball over 3 times. I guess it just shows how good of a defense we've been playing so far, as we're nearing the 4th quarter here. And we still have a 10-point lead. It's still a pretty safe lead. They still have to score twice in order to at least tie the game. But I guess they're not even looking for that. They're looking to take the lead and all that good stuff. So 1st and 10 here for the Miami Dolphins here. Or not Miami Dolphins, the Baltimore Ravens. Single back formation, handoff, Allen taking it left side. He is going to get some room to run, as he is going to take this down to the 25-yard line, 26-yard line, and that is going to make the momentum shift greatly, as that run right there by our rookie running back, Allen, just goes for a big chunk of yardage. Handoff, Allen again, and he's going to take this one in the end zone for the touchdown. And it is now 13-16 Miami Dolphins here in the 4th quarter, just about to begin here with about a couple more plays here. Handoff, Jay Ajayi getting that 1st down to a near midfield. As there's time taken down, we get 4 carries, 14 yards for Jay Ajayi. He's doing pretty good, not too shabby so far. So handoff, nope, play action. Here is Tannehill, looks deep, intercepted again. So that's our 4th turnover of the game. As man, oh man, how are we even trying to stay alive in this game? I have no idea how we're even winning this game, because we keep turning the ball over. It's 4 turnovers so far. But then again, we've really been kind of turning the ball over in positions where, some of them haven't come back to bite us. That one interception that we threw ended up turning into a safety, and we've been turning the ball over in enemy territory in the red zone. So obviously, I mean, they haven't been terrible spots, and You know, defense has been able to make stops. But we do get almost another interception right there thrown to C.J. Mosley. He's playing good defense today. He's been all over the field. Obviously, he's one of the better linebackers in the league. So 1st and 10 here for Baltimore. 5:43 left in the game. Here is Flacco. Gets the protection at last second because Cameron Wake was coming in hot. As you see, he gets it off to Kamar Aiken, and he gets the first down. You know, Flacco's been doing good. Hasn't been turning the ball over. He's been efficient. And it just shows that, you know, you don't have to throw like 5 touchdown passes a game in order to be good. You just have to be effective and be a game manager. But Steve Smith drops an easy pass right there. Maybe Brett Grimes was kind of intimidating him at the line. But anyway, off to Jay Ajayi, taking his left side, gets the first down and a little bit more. And 5 carries, 25 yards for the man. Get that guy, you know, more carries. I want him to get more touches. But obviously not today because the run game has been kind of shaky at times. We've been running the ball pretty effectively here in the second half, but in the first half it looked pretty bad. As now we have to punt the ball away because Tannehill couldn't get that completion. But later on, with 1:34 left in the game, we give up a big completion down the field. And man, oh man, 1st and goal for the Baltimore Ravens. What are we doing? We're about to blow this lead here. So here again, 1st and goal at the 7. Handoff, and that's an easy touchdown as the defense was nowhere to be found on that play until it was too late. So now it's going to be 20-16 Baltimore Ravens. So now we have the 2-minute offense once again. What can we do? What can we do to make sure we grab this lead once again? Tannehill looking over the middle. Guess who? Jarvis Landry. First down. Of course, we always go to Jarvis Landry in the clutch. You know, he's been really good this season, and you know he may drop passes every now and then. Every receiver does, but I always can count on him to make a good play. But you see Lamar Miller, oh my God, it gets it down to the 20-yard line. If he would have stayed in bounds after he shredded that tackle, he may have taken it to the house. But anyway, we get it down to the 20. There's still a minute left in the game. So now 51 seconds here on a 3rd down and 4. Tannehill looks underneath. It's caught by Jordan Cameron, getting that first down. Timeout is called with 46 seconds left. I feel like I should have never called that timeout because I gave him an opportunity here. But with 25 seconds left, handoff Lamar Miller, and he's going to get it in the end zone for the touchdown. Make it 23-20. So now still plenty of time left for Joe Flacco to get in field goal range with all 3 of his timeouts left for the Ravens. So here's a play action from Flacco looking deep downfield, and guess what? Pass interference. And man, that might have just cost us at least, you know, a win in regulation. So pass interference on Brett Grimes on Steve Smith. So that's going to put him near field goal range later on. From the 39-yard line on a 1st and 10, here is Tucker from about 56 yards out, and the wind in his favor. That's a sure kick from him. And now we're going to overtime. But not to say that too quickly now. You know, we still got plenty of time left. What will the Ravens do here? They get the ball first, so here's Flacco. Gets the completion, but it's a fumble! And the Dolphins fall on top of it. And there's an injury timeout here as it looks like Davis is on the ground. Not a good situation there. As now we're going to try and win for him now that he's pretty much risked his life to help us win. As Caleb Sturgis, that's game over. Dolphins win 26-23. What a game. What a comeback by the Baltimore Ravens. They stuck in there, did their thing, and they almost came out with the win on the road. It's never easy to win on the road. So good job by the Baltimore Ravens. They played well today. And next week, we take on the New York Giants at home. I will make sure I get that video out to you guys as soon as I possibly can. And as always, guys, you guys are always amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a first-time viewer of myself, make sure you click that subscribe button and also drop a like to show your support for this series. But until next time, my name is Suh with Vengeance, and I'm out. Peace.